Welcome back to Over the Hill Acres. It's a new year, 2026. We're going to get out of the snow plowing stuff for a while and start getting some projects done around the house. I can't do a lot. Snow's crotch deep to a 6-foot tall Indian, so not much I'm going to be doing outside, except for maybe plowing the driveway a few times here and there, but I've got a ton of stuff to do. We need to get the walls in this little tool shed of mine here insulated. Well, and I made a big mistake when I bought this thing years ago. I got carried away, didn't even think about it, ran the wiring, started hanging things on the wall, and then all of a sudden winter rolls around and I realized, why didn't you insulate this place? But that's neither here nor there. I just have to work around it all and get it insulated. I'm trying to do things as low budget as possible, so I have a bunch of 1.5-inch styrofoam insulation that was left over from the dog condo down at the shop, so I brought all those scraps home and I'm going to start filling these cavities in the wall with them and getting them put up. But first, I have a Christmas present that I had gotten that I want to show you all. Another addition to my Milwaukee collection. The wife had bought me this nice little battery operated chainsaw. It's fuel with a brushless motor in it. I have the batteries for these, so that's no problem. It's cheaper to buy the tools without the batteries. These batteries are expensive. I've got 4 or 5 here, so for a while I can just use what batteries I have before I need new ones. So let's throw a little oil in this thing and check it out. Alright, it's got this nice chain guard on here. I like that. That goes on there and it locks right in and holds there. It's got a little indentation that slides in here and clips on so it won't fall off easy. It has the adjustments just like a big saw. Here's for tightening your chain and everything. It's got the safety brake on it, which is also the on-off for the power. When it comes in the box, the bar and the chain is not put on it. You have to put it on yourself. It's even got the steel buck teeth, which are nice. I got another Milwaukee saw that I believe those are plastic on that. I'll show you that one when I get done messing around with this thing. Always take the battery out when you're messing around with these things and filling them up and everything, just to be on the safe side. So we'll take off this cap, get rid of this thing. It's got a nice safety cord on here so you don't lose the cap. Sight window, which makes it nice to know how much oil and stuff you got in it, because unlike a gas chainsaw, you always fill your oil when you run out of gas. Well, you're not going to run out of gas, and this battery will probably last longer than the oil amount in there. It's a little thick today. I got the heat on in here, but it takes for a while to warm up in here without any insulation in this building. And I only run the heat when I'm out here. Always use a good bar and chain oil. Don't run like old motor oil or anything else in these. Oh, another thing, the tool for the bar and stuff is right here. Makes it really nice. It latches right in there and locks in tight, so you'll always have it there. Let's get this running and circulate. It says run it for about 30 seconds to make sure the oil's through it. See, it won't work when it's in that position. You gotta lock that back. I don't know if you can see that or not, but there's spray of oil on there. That's what I was looking for. So I'll make sure the oiler's working. I'm sure it has an adjustment in there for the oiler. Right now I'm not worried about it. I see oil coming out. There's some on the chain and it's not real tight. Yeah, that's oiling up pretty good. Let's go over here and try cutting this 2x4 and see how good this thing works. Nice. I believe I'm going to enjoy that little saw. That'll work perfect on the four-wheeler for when I'm out cleaning up trails and stuff in the woods. Let me show you my other one that I have that's battery operated also. I have this one. It's also a fuel brushless model. Its chain's a little bigger. I think it's a 16-inch. The other one's a 14. But the body of this one is quite a bit bigger than the other one. And it's a little heavier. So, I mean, it seems to work nice. It's more of a full-size chainsaw versus this one. The smaller one will be definitely nicer to carry on the four-wheeler and stuff. This one works just as well. I've cut down a tree that's actually 20 inches round with this thing and 30 or 40 foot tall. It was a good sized tree just to see if it would do it. And it went through it with no problem. But there is a problem with my switch on this. You got to monkey with it to get it to work. I need to take this back into my Milwaukee dealer over in the next town over there, and they'll have it fixed for me. I just haven't had a chance to do it. But this little one is going to work really nice. And it's light enough I can use it one-handed in the air if I need to. I don't recommend that to anybody, but you know, we do what we have to do. Okay, I'm gonna get set up so I can start cutting some of this insulation and fitting it into the walls, and try to get some of this done tonight. That'll be a good project. I don't have to go back into work to plow tonight, but I do have to go back in at 6 a.m. tomorrow morning and just clean them up. So I figured I'd get a little bit done this evening. This is all a pile of insulation pieces that I brought home from work. So they were going to just scrap them so we don't have no place to store them. So I said, you know, I'll take this stuff, even though it's in little pieces and I'll have to cut it and get it in place. That'll work just fine. It's free. You can't ask for more than that. Let's get set up and get going on this. going to be using this Loctite PL3 premium construction adhesive to glue these panels to the wall. There's no need to nail them. I'm cutting them kind of tight to fit, so a little glue on them, get them up there into the wall, and they'll hold plenty strong enough. You got to be careful what adhesives you use on this styrofoam insulation, because there's a lot of adhesives out there that'll actually melt right into the back of this. So make sure you read on the tubes whether they're for foam board or not. Perfect. Just like that, I got a piece in. Now when I get all done, any place where there's any gaps, like where this wire under here goes, and where it doesn't fit so tight, I'll use spray foam in there. Make sure I seal it up good. Eventually, I'm going to put wall board over this. And when I do that, all these shelves and everything will have to come down, but my main focus right now is to get the insulation in. What I have, I probably got enough to do this back wall and part of one of these other walls, and then I'll go get some and try to finish up the rest. Okay, better get going. Got a lot to get done, little time to do it. Well, I believe it's supper time. Getting a little hungry. It's about 6:30, quarter to 7. Time to go in and relax for a bit, take a shower. Get up and go plow the roads again in the morning, then come home tomorrow afternoon and work some more on this insulation project. This is going to take a little while, just like all my projects. I got 800 of them going, none of them finished, but eventually they do get done. It just takes a while. I got so many things going on, trying to do this, that, and the other thing. Weather pending, finances pending. You know how it is. You get projects going, you need to get stuff done, you need something, you don't have quite enough cash to finish it, so you do what you can. And that's how life goes. So we will get this finished up. Unfortunately, probably by the time I get it finished, it'll be spring. Won't need the insulation, but it'll be in place for next year. The problem in here is I got too much stuff, and I got to take down all these shelving and stuff as I go, do the insulation, put it back up. So in the process of doing this, I'm going to build some different shelves and make it a lot nicer to store things in here, and get rid of some of the stuff I don't need in here. Since this is going to be mainly my wood shop, I'll get everything situated around for that. And hopefully the mechanics tools and things and metalworking tools and all will go up to the other building by next fall when we get the concrete poured in there. So we'll see how that goes. But as for tonight, this is where I'm going to quit. Hope you all have a good night. Get some rest, stay out of the cold, stay warm and cozy. We'll talk to you a little later. God bless.